What's your business here in Winterhold? Stay clear of that college, if you know what's good for you. Nothing but foul deeds behind those walls. Winterhold has lost much of its history. I've heard rumors of Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return.
Just if you need a drink or something.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply won't. A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes. I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please.
But what did you need?
What is it?
This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enther? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few
What do you
pages
need, Dragonborn?
describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enther. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enther. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the Guild. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor. If trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becomes a burden and you find yourself in Winterhold, I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do. If you have further need of me, you can find me in the
hasten to
college.
Riften before Mercer can do any more damage to the Guild. You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives. Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect. I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me. I'll make for Riften and scout the situation. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve. If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason,
Was there something
you
else?
might have to.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
My days at the college of... Dagor and I have an understanding. He gives me privacy, and I make sure my experiments don't blow up easily.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish. Nice. I'm not going to ask again. Don't you walk away from me.
I'm on your side. This is what you want, huh?
Azura has seen your coming, traveler. It was not curiosity, but fate. Azura has given me the gift of foresight. You have been chosen to be her champion. I know it is unexpected. You must go to a fortress. Inside, you will find an elven mage who can turn the brightest star as black as night. It is cryptic, I know, but Azura's signs are never wrong. I believe the fortress may refer to winter. Ask if they know this elven enchant.
Lead on to Skyhaven Temple.
What was that?
I'm going to check that out. Do you need something? What is it? There you are.
Seems to be all of them.
Looks promising.
Yeah, definitely early Akaviri stonework here.
We've got to get this bridge down. Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Here's the blood seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered we would Cyrodiil?
It's coming to life. Happy New Year.
I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Kaviri sculpture. Yes, let's see what we have. Look, here is your pen. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlord, the legendary dragon. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the wall. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nude Toms, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all the news of Alduin.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? I was afraid you were going to say that. I guess there's nothing for it. Well, I hope to avoid involving them in this, but we have no other choice. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. Talos guard you.
Look, in the third panel, the prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tyrell. Here are the Akaviri blades.
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? No, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I have been intemperate with you. But heed my warning. The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax. Grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Oh!
Yo! Back on! Yo! Back on! Yo! Back on! Yo! Back on! Yo! Yo! Back on! Yo! Back on! Yo! Back on!
Dremyolok, greetings, Wundunique. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? They see me as master, Wuth Onik, old and wise. It is true I am old. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. I have spoken. The Rotmulag waits. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Do not be afraid. Fasnu, let me feel the power of your Thum. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Yes, they are very protective of me, Bahlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Yes, Alduin. But why? Why must you stop Alduin? Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokin? Would you stop the next world from being born? You have much to learn of the Dove, then. There is nothing else but philosophy to a Dova. It is no accident that we do battle with our Thum, our voices. There is no distinction between debate and combat to a dragon. But you have indulged my weakness for... Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven? This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice. Yes and no. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. I knew better. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. Tid Krent. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. There is no question. Go then, fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs. Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Kriegwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
For Skyrim!
Glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We've blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Baldur, Sori, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Veldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need
We'll
it.
deal with Alduin ourselves. Hear it now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Tarudis Ani Him Hind Paliv Su'ur Yindan.
Let those that watch from Dawnguard envy us this day.
What have you done? What twisted words have you created? Tarudis Armas, my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, die in terror, knowing your final fate. Feed my power and comfort in Southern.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You feel the first time, worm. I see it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
It's no use.
Oh, Alduin on the wing! Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. My words with older bones than your own. Break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. Now you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished.
It worked. Did it?
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Nakib, Sileshu. My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now, and await your fate in Southern.
You are too late, Alduin. Dovahkiin, you
Use Dragon Ren before Alduin consumes you! Lot Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need. Sum Ark Mora.
You want?
In honor of your service in battle, I am hereby granting you permission to purchase property in Whiterun.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
I was done talking anyway.
You sure use a warm bed right about now?
You're not as dumb as you look. You're a bad sneak. You're not creeping up on anybody like that. Whiterun once again belongs to its rightful heirs. I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as best we can. What you're asking for is insane. Why would I agree to let a dragon into the heart of my city after working so hard? There must be another way. Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight? I didn't say anything about giving up. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon? Then Whiterun will stand with you. So what's the plan then? How do you intend to lure a dragon into the trap? Oh. Well, probably for the best. It will give me time to see if that old trap still works. And
I don't know how you talked the Jarl into this plan of yours.
What do you need?
I find your hand in my pocket.
I should your face in after all you've done.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
Drem... Yes. I have been pondering on exactly that question. I have tasted the voices of Alduin's allies on the wind. There is one who I remember well. Odahviing. Ah, I forget how little you know of the Dove. You see, Thurnax, a thum, a shout, yes? He is not compelled to come, but the Dove are prideful by nature. But Odahviing, he will not resist the challenge of your voice, Dovahkiin. Now, hear his name, Odahviing. Taste it on the wind. Odahviing. Know it in your sum. Odahviing. Speak. I will listen.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
We're ready, Dragonborn. As I promised, my men stand ready. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Vignar and I have our hands full. It's no... Splendid. There's a house available right now. Farewell, my lady.
You do have a plan for luring a dragon here.
Loving!
We're ready when you are.
Loving!
Sir?
Zafron!
Sir?
Zafron!
Sir?
Zafron!
Ulbonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Runic Vaza, an apt phrase. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship. Among ourselves, of course. Muni Mae, once Lord Croesus. He has traveled to Sovngarde. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn. Mindoran pa ok midove lavarantil. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Ah, well, Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of Adova. But without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Aran, you wound me, Dovahkiin. I may not tell the whole truth, but I am no liar. Go and see for yourself. Zu ni bo norhet. I will be here, unless Alduin returns before you do.
A captive dragon. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Take a look. Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
I can't believe that worked. You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there? Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again.
I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some tests.
This seems like a really bad
purely
idea
in the
to me.
interests of the advancement of
Carry
knowledge.
on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
Was nu? Dini dein Ruthi Astval. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Saran Uth, I await your command. Zuk Brit of Amativ Mubo Kotin Stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Griff of Akrin. I will look
Yo! Yo!
The bitter war of the world beyond was all for naught. We are all trapped in Alduin's web. For our allegiance he cares not, but devours us equally. Doom unescapable. Sure as well.
Yo! Yo!
Back on!
Yo!
Back on!
Yo!
Back on!
Brings you, Wayfarer Grim, to wander here in Sovngarde, Soul's End. Shore's gift to honor dead, a fateful errand. But Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counseled your doom he foresaw. I am soon the whalebone bridge he bade me guard, and winnow all those souls whose heroic ensign, where welcome well earned, awaits those I judge fit to join that fellowship of honor. No shade are you, as usually here passes, but living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry? Ah, it's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero of the Dragonblood. living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. You fought well. I'll find you.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But 3 await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim. The 3 await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. My fate drives you, but you follow your own path. Choose wisely, lest you wander into evil. Far you've traveled, your trials long, to taste God's
fighting,
delight.
drinking, fellowship, and boasting. Find welcome
At last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, you'll hasten forth to smite the worm wherever he lurks.
Hold, comrades.
My disciples still follow the difficult path. The way of the voice is neither wide nor easy. But if you stray from wisdom, then to
Is his
Sovngarde.
shield and cloaked, but with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo with the clamor of war, our wills undaunted.
The eyes of Shore are upon you this day. Defeat Alduin.
No!
Earth for revenge, but Alduin too long delayed.
No! No!
Again!
No!
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
His power crumbles. Do not pause for breath.
No!
The endless weight gives way. Alduin's doom.
Stand together or I'll defeat him.
This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his Sovngarde of his evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shor's Hall forever. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship, and bid you join the blessed feasting. When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Tarry not too long. The land of the dead is not meant for
Hail
mortals.
her with great praise! Even here, where
I'll
heroes
look for
throng,
you, friend.
you can match.
When you are ready to rejoin the living,
What
return now to
glory.
me.
The gods
This rich
themselves
boon
must
from
envy us
Shor's
this
Hall.
well-earned
A
honor.
shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Surut fur Kanaran. Uza Wundana Wawuthkain. I wish the Old One luck in his quest. But I doubt many will wish to exchange Alduin's lordship for the tyranny of Parthenax's Way of the Voice.
So, it is done. Alduin DeLong, the eldest, is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been. Indeed, his doom was written when he claimed for himself the lordship that properly belonged to Bormahu, our father Akatosh. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz Ach Ochma. I am glad you believe that. At least it will continue to exist. Even I cannot see past time's ending to what comes next. But I forget myself. You have won a mighty victory. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time.